Yeah, aye. Greetings of the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First. You see, know what the one suit today, the repetition. You know, see it. You see, the thing is, more time when the inspiration flow, man, have to just go up and gravitate and let loose. Today, the Sabbath as well, and you don't know the things that, you know, see, people them love it, so I have to just continue it. You know, see, continue along the path. Whereas yesterday when I work, cause you don't know ups and downs and certain like that, concerns and things like that. See, anyway, give thanks to the new subscriber them. All of those subscriber them. Much respect. See, you see, we are entering a new series with the channel. See, we're not done with the old one them yet, but we are keep it going to a degree, and we have to explore and expound on other subject matters and issues and things like that in regards to culture and the past, where we are come from and where we are go. See, now this one is about the Dan, who is a Dan. See, it's an I&I perspective from I&I knowledge and experience. You know, see it. And in doing so, no, it's not really about the Dan. It's about East Kingston, Warieka in general. Yeah, to be fair, it's about East Kingston, Warieka. But today, we are going to elaborate on a Dan, the characteristics and reasons, farmers, who is a Dan, how me know Dan is. Now, I'm going to start with this first. The Dan wasn't relegated to a gender. You see, you have mostly man Dan, male, from the male gender. See? We're not going into the issue why, the reasons why. But yeah, but you have woman with them used to call Dan too. See? It's only in a recent time, I think, I remember Ninja Man come change it. I said man had done and woman had done it. See? But we used to bum off and woman used to see themselves as done. Not a lot in abundance. You get what I say? But it's like, yeah, at least a term for it was basically a term, a leadership term, an authority figure. A term for an authority figure. You know, see it. In our patois culture. You know, see it. The Dan I come from nanny of the maroon to begin with. See? Like me I say, an authority, a leader. See? Within them own rights. It's usually a Dan. See? Because all our Dan, we go to another group. A Dan and I discuss things about a Dan where him superior to. So it's not like him I say, because them give him that role or because the role where him play, him credit him with that as well, at least descriptively. You get what I say? Yo, I'm not there, I go and show no dancer this and show, yo, telling no dancer man we come rare. You know, see it, and I'm not afraid to say it without impunity. Him can send him truth and whatever because I know him superiority in terms of resource or whatever. You know, see it. So it's basically a description to the leader from our culture. See? Paul Bogle and them man, the whole of them man, there was Dan coming up. See? Now the Dan came right up to mid-70s. Late 70s. Because in my opinion, I think I want to say the last Dan them start that them not come to the 80s. Them not going to get for really see the 80s. Of such, to be fair. You know, see it? Alright now. How it happened now is that the man that they truly dedicated to the development and the better benefit and enhancing the life, the standard of the ghetto and improving equality, equal opportunities and them type of thing. It was truly a genuine dedication to the people. You see it, out of every group you always find a selected member where everybody give a certain level of respect and credence and apply or give a certain authority. You know, see it in terms of this is at least in terms of decision making. You know, see it within the group. Or just civility, a certain thing that go. You know, see it. It's just like you give one the authority to ensure the process and the survival of the, you know, see, while other people go about for them other duties as well. You know, see it for ensure the community. You know, see it. So it always worked weird because again, as black people, we never really have no great representation from the official, so-called, quote-unquote, official government at hand. You know, see, that stem from slavery, where after the abolition of slavery, you find, say, you usually have groups all over the country, see, where always protests and demand better right and treatments and things like that for workers on the existing sugar farm where slave used to work on. See? So not everybody within all of them groups that could read and write and traverse the atmosphere and the new laws them and the policy them and things like that will come out in regards to workers. See? So enough of them money now becomes leaders because a lot of people used to thief and read certain things and get to understand and can communicate and relate what go on in the media and certain things with them attack. You get what I say? So you have the man that now we used to communicate back with the community, orchestrate for them plan or counter plan type of thing and approach it and address it. See? Because you have to do it. You have to. You get what I say? So them money now becomes done. See? Alright, now what go on with them money now is after a while now you find like up in the later part of things now you got the same aristocrat type of people them now, like the uptown people them now. You understand? The high class people, the high color people them, the capitalists them. See that as a very effective way of become popular, become relevant amongst the people. These are the subjects that are relevant to these people, and these are the people who dictate the outcome of elections because it was at this point in Jamaica's democracy. You understand what I say? So them money come downtown themselves, Bustamante, Norman Manley and all of them now come say them organize these workforce, so they might represent these people because it was mainly about skills development and advancement of one's potential, which is still up to the time when it was abolished, beaten down to the dust and things like that. You know, see it are infiltrated or stereotyped. See? Yeah. See, that was the sole purpose of the Dan leadership role. See, Bustamante them and them friend them come down with for them articulation and things like that. Know-how, knowledge, access, resource and things. Obviously, them come downtown and do some things as a part of the plan. Because them can access and probably make better representation. Like I say, the law does exist in a way. If you're not knowledgeable of it, even the law itself will abuse your human rights. You know, see, because it's just a system setup, a process. You have to explain yourself and give the context by which you were involved or whatever, however. You understand what I say? So, at the same thing there, them man they know how to apply certain methods and make certain representation because they are learned. So, obviously, they might be more skilled than the local man, them local than them on the scene, we are organized. And you know, follow me? You follow me? So, where the thing I come from? See? So, Bustamante them come down farms, claims them farm a union. This is where unions and them things they come from in Jamaica because the people them was serious about getting them just reward, them due reward, them benefits and deserves and things like that. You know, see? So, Bustamante them come make certain representation, probably more expertly. Or, I don't know if I set up or whatever with them organize with them for a long time. So, boom, if I control them people, you know, the best way for do it, because like me always say, them control the good news and the bad news. So, obviously, the best way for do it, go down there, play, friend, and, you know what I say? Control them, get them in our level and start that. So now we can start organize and direct them in the way we would like them apply themselves. You understand what I say? Which it work out so far, because again, the reason why them give Bustamante heroship is because him bust him, white man bust him shot front to black soldier in the heights of racialism would just come out of slavery and I tell him to shoot them. Tell them to shoot him instead of him and let the people go. Shut up. No black man never not think fit. If him did even want to shoot the people the moment him see and I call him, nah, go fire him gun. No black soldier. He was told his job is to protect you at all costs, all when you're wrong against the people or against the law. You don't know that, and we know that. You know, see, so nobody even make that now go wash. And very soon the youth them all redundant that and move on. You know, see, yeah. See? So, them little effect there, them little impression there, them little theatrics. You know, see, on the people, show them a mirror and thing like that, something with them I said before you rate it, you get them to follow you and say you're great and all that. You know, see, That was Bustamante's role. It is the inception of the GLP. They all work together. The PNP, the GLP worked together before. Bustamante and Michael Manley worked together before. But again, like I said, them said the niche in the market for go down there and represent the people. And in so doing, creating their own character and things like that. I mean, it's a big playing field with, why not split it in two and in being controlled? At least, essentially, our interests always are going to be on the forefront of our interests always are going to be the objective, the target, because I love, a family, I saw it go. You see, blood thicker than water. You see, so I saw them come down and control, and in them struggle to control because they're not being true and they're not being effective or fulfilling the promise or performing with the dedication or result, like where the commandant them used to perform with, used to, get the success, level of success them. Not that them used to get job or get better pay or anything like that, but the protests and the organization and thing like that did push the sugarcane worker, one of them in a corner whereby them have to come to the table to do some form of negotiation. When them guys come in yesterday with them sweet talk and them rare and them bag of promises to the people, them go back to work and big success for the sugar farmer, them everything gone back up and everything I run again. You get what I say? So it's a basically play a good cop and bad cop type of thing. You get what I say? Send the people in one way while you are trying to go, while you are go the other way. See, that's the whole prospect. I saw how them coming at the thing and saw them get the thing up and running. Yeah, a little good better go on, a little some better arrangement. Better preparation, probably better work and process, probably better work condition and thing like that came into force, no doubt. But again, the probably effectiveness probably the more was being demanded, put it that way. So there wasn't like an acceptance of what them do from the Dan perspective. So there becomes a rift again, another divide again between the people, the Dans, and the then up and coming political parties and leaders, because themselves now start believe or buy the arguments that things are going and things are going and it look like it will go on more peaceful over here. So over here, so blood look like it all run and people are dead and we can't bother with them things again. So with them to Paul Bogle and them, we know them wicked. So better we just subdue and give up some of the sacrifice and so big compromise, but we are alive. See? Yeah. You know what? We don't have to run with whether than I say no more. We are do it more. We are being more sociable and civil according to all the money and portray the thing. See, yeah. But they done them educated again, common sense, and know say, what go on, see it and work it out. See? Yes, them still maintain a level of influence amongst the people greatly as well. See it? So, because it would have been before long, before the people them see the feelings and the promises where Marcus gave Bustamante and Manley make anyway. You get what I said? They must struggle more. They must struggle as well. See it, and them represent the people who have, the people are defend from. You get what I say? Or I make them demands too. See, so if them can see and understand what people must say and can represent or communicate that to the people of them own kind, it's like, so well then for them reputation for being effective is more damaged than the small attempts that the common sense done them did attempt. You understand what I say? Because the people them, yes, love the energy and the effort, but them know it wasn't enough. But again, coming from a man who don't have nothing, it's more appreciated from a man who have a lot. See it? So the people them now start to observe about the principles and the role that they done them. See, and they done them have them organization and them organize things and keep the thing and maintain the thing up to, like me say, late 70s. See, now, the principle wasn't not to be politically aligned with any individual party. See, it was who offer the best benefit, in regards to the culture, in regards to the people, in regards to blackness in its entirety, because Jamaica was maintained this Afrocentric reality. about them, this blackness, regardless. It wasn't preached, picked up, and taught by anybody of such. It was always there. You understand what I say? It's just the political aspect or the religious so-called aspect or the faith aspect when it comes to Christianity and Rastafari and things like that, where there's a difference, but there's always this genuine interest and adoration for our blackness. You know, see, coming from us, ourselves. See, we never need any teaching of that. We never really have no problem with that. You know, see it. You know, see it. So, yes. You know, see it. It comes down to, you know, us as a people, basically. Give me a minute, I struggle a little too more. I like my spliff. I like my spliff. Yeah. You know, see, Jamaica never have a problem with knowledge of themselves or finding themselves type of thing. Them always believing in themselves and them type of thing strongly. You know, see. And again, the Dan them, like me I say, it was like part of the project. Even man like, you have a man named Bedwood, he was a Dan. Leonard Howell, he was considered as a Dan or perceived to be a Dan. And them sort of people that was characterized that way. See? Now coming up to the late 70s, politics again change the characteristics, the characterization of these people. Seen by starting to influence and like give resource to other characters who represent themselves. You understand what I say? To be fair, no disrespect, namely Anthony Brown. You know, see him pick the beam out of my eye first. George Flash, see? Namely, because them basically was strayed from the old culture to a certain level. What we explained in our video in regards to, you know, see, Tony Brown and George Flash. Hopefully the two of them put together make sense. You know, see, and man like Jim Brown and a whole heap of other practitioners of the true danship became influenced by politics over the period. You know, see it, and during the late 70s and things like that, which tarnished the true, it never tarnished the true nature or image of the Dan. You know, see, but what it did now was give like a persona to the sort of imagery and the stereotype where Babylon did a try create border Dan all the while due for diminish him influence and ostracize him and all of them things there. See? So that's basically their engineer and the purpose of that was that. You know, see it, while them still try to stay up on the side and make it appear as if yeah, you are a freedom fighter, you are a rebel and everything like that. We say eye to eye in some regards and we need the assistance, help out, and them way there and them half a cash and kind and you don't know, man. You know, see it, man, you say them niceness and them type of thing there and them make away there. Man, I see things that them never see before and all them make a thing there. You know, see some man take a certain opportunity with the hope and the guide say, this guy is true. But men of old now, I'm not denying the fact that the man them usually have a connection or use to deal with politicians and things like that, but them never literally, fanatically align themselves with any individual political parties. You know, see. So, this feature now, when we talk about East Kingston, Warieka, Rockford, see, and the Dan them and things like that, we're going to tell you about man like Bones. But first, we're going to tell you about King Warieka. See, we don't have no recorded document. I man have seen any recorded documents, but me I'll tell you from rumors when we hear, seen King Warieka, the first Dan of Warieka Hill, seen, then we will bring it up from man like God them. You know, see, man like Doc man them. You know, see, yeah, Dr. Barrett. You know, see it. No found no familiar with that name there. See? Now him have a bigger brother again named Derek Barrett. See? And the man there. See? Now, the first man we will touch on is a man named Bones from McGregor Gully. You know, see it. So, just be prepared for the series. You don't know, grab your coffee and thing like that. You know, see it. We are going to educate you about the concept or the Dan, the character of the Dan, who the Dan really is. See? More life.